I work for the Department of Family and Protective Services as a kinship development worker.
I am a CASA supervisor / advocate.
The population that we serve is grandparents and their children when they get them from CPS or without CPS.
We serve the church and help the church step into the foster adopt kinship space.
We oversee 6 of the 27 counties that consist of the South Central and Hill Country region, and really helping to build up communities so that way communities can keep children safe in their area.
Their biggest challenges is not having the resources. They get the children maybe sometimes at the middle of the night and they don't have beds, they don't have formula, they don't have bottles, they don't have what they need.
Most of our caregivers have high needs in the financial area that for us as state workers, we have a hard time with the regimented state assistance that is allotted for them. So that is definitely one of our biggest challenges right now.
Our families really struggle being able to identify how do they even get in touch with those resources? How do they get connected with that type of support?
A lot of kinship families sometimes aren't expecting to get these placements, and sometimes these placements are emergency placements that happen from one day to the next.
When children are placed in your home, and a lot of times it's abruptly, and of course you're willing to open your home immediately, but you are going to be thinking, how am I going to meet the financial and basic needs of these children right away?
There isn't enough resources. Even though a lot of people say that, they can help, the resources are not there to meet the need.
I found out about Vault through other caregivers who really answered the need and wanted to be part of the solution. And so there was a lot of conversation around foster families and kinship families talking about, did you try the Vault to go find this bed or to get clothing for that new placement?
So one of the programs that the Alliance does is Care Portal, and it's really focused on the prevention sides of helping try to keep families together and keep children from entering the foster care system. So a DFPS caseworker will put in a need, and then that need is sent out to the churches that are part of the Care Portal platform. And it is also sent out to some of our community partners, one of those being Vault.
One of the things I like when we do referrals to the Vault is that it's very quick. It doesn't take a long time for these families to get serviced, and so that's what is very special and very beneficial to us.
I know when I get a family, if they have specific needs, I can contact the Vault.
The Vault is able to step in, help families get clothing or car seats or beds, and then churches deliver the stuff and start building the relationship with the families with the hope of bringing them into healthy community so these placements become more permanent.
It's just very beneficial to our children that they don't have to go another day without that bed, or they don't have to go another day being unsafe in a car.
For us as workers, it's like, we got you. And meaning the Vault has you. So we already know, don't worry, we're gonna get you the beds and the car seats you need. That's not gonna be a barrier for placement. And we're also gonna be able to get you some things needed like clothing, shoes, to hold you over until other financial assistance kicks in. Knowing that the Vault is there and is willing to meet that need for these families it really gives us a peace of mind in that area.